riding with Addie today, and today is my second tour at Sheet Metal Union Local 36. Let's go.
Okay. Yep. So from flat to this, the measuring, the cutting, the bending, the breaking, watching for dents. You want to make one?
Yeah.
All right. Yep, here you go. And let me grab my print. So this is a pretty crude print. This is our break process. What I did, we took the first bend off, so we don't have as much metal build up in the middle. Now we're going to go from these design points that we have marked to the other ones correspond with it, and we'll make breaks. So, let's see. First, we're going to open our break. Now, first break will go from this dot to this dot. So let's put it in the break. Line this one up over there. Let me switch sides with you. All right, come down. Tell me when I'm on that dot. So good? There it is. Perfect, right? All right. All right, watch yourself coming up. Okay, now I have to squash this. We don't want to make any dents that we don't want there, so open the brake. Look at just a little bit. Spin it around. Hide the whole thing underneath. We've begun. Now, we'll do the same thing on the opposite side. So exactly opposite from where we started. You line up and notice one. Oh, and let's start out here this time. We can hide another dent. You line that side up. Tell me when I'm on the dot. Inborn or outborn? Good. Right there. All right, ready? Coming up. All the way over. Okay, same thing. Close our brake. And we want to hide any dents or any creases that we don't want. So we'll put the whole thing in. Let's check our step one. That was step two. We need to go to step three and put a small break right in the middle. That dot to that middle dot. If we don't do this now, then we won't be able to close the very middle of this after we make our wings. Good? All right. This is the one where we kind of have to guess. We need to go all the way to 90, stop at 45, somewhere in the middle. Let's try just that. A little bit more. All right. Straighten out the bend a little bit. Ready? Take it off. So that was step three. Step four, we're going to make our wings. So these are the ways that came up. Now these need to go down, so we're going to put our piece upside down. So from this one back to the same, this quarter part right here. Make our wings. Transfer one to the back side. Let's transfer this mark to the back here. Let's done, right? Almost. Now we have to close it. This is the hard part. If I went too far on this 90, I don't fit in. So we're going to give it a little bit of encouragement so we can get into the break. Not much, just enough to get it started. We'll give it a little bit from a few different spots. Let's see if we can swap it. Second off. I hope that's all right. What do you think? Do you think you could do that someday? I think you could do that. You can do a little bit taller. You'll get there. You're still growing, right? Pretty cool. That's a paper airplane that's going to be very hard to unfold. You can weld it, I guess, right? Maybe weld some wheels on it so it could land.
Make a stand for it.
Yeah,
something
make
to
a
hold
stand
it up
for
in
it.
the air.
Put it on the desk, put it on the shop bench. I bet it would fly for a while, and then it would probably stick in the concrete. Probably not stick in the concrete. I think it would fly once, and then it may need to go in for repairs. Yeah, that one probably fly farther than a normal one. What do you think?
I like it.
Pretty cool. And it's probably, you won't find that one wadded up in a trash can easily, right? Well, there you go. We can do it in paper. We can probably do it in metal. Oh, really? Tell you what, that took a minute to get all the numbers right and to make sure that we didn't have a bunch of lines and bricks. Yeah, that's got a little dent in it. It might have been in my piece. And we've got a little line there. I don't remember what break. I don't remember where we got that at, but the first few we made had dents and break lines in them everywhere. So we really try to pay attention to that, and we develop a pattern that and a break process to help your finished product look exactly like you want it to look. This one came out pretty good. That's yours. Cool. Yes?
Yeah.
What will you name it? Because planes are like boats, right? You'd have to name a plane. Is yours a plane or a jet?
There you go.
Daddy jet? Alright.
Yeah. Thanks,
Fun.
Bert.
What do you think these guys are making? You think it's as cool as a paper airplane?
Probably not.
They are in it though. They are dialed in. They're doing a test right now. They're making a plenum box, and it has a lot of brakes and a lot of planning and a lot of notching and a lot of order of operations. They have to follow very many steps. If they miss one step, kind of like us, if I made one of those backwards, incorrect, or upside down, For us, it was probably a restart. For them, maybe they can just remake one piece. But they very much so have to follow the directions.
Yeah, so here's some examples of some of the sheet metal that they're forming up. This would be a pipe, maybe like a flue pipe on your furnace. This would be maybe some ductwork that would have to go inside of another piece, so they have to make these tabs for it. When you cut that hole, put it in, then you can bend those tabs over and it locks it into place.
Make our own tabs.
Yeah. These are a lot of the things that we make with sheet metal workers here. All right.
So they're soldering over here. Because on surface tool itself, over here, everything is something that we don't want to put on our skin. Guys that don't have gloves, they all should have gloves. They're going to wash their hands as soon as they leave our soldering bench. From the irons, the torches, the lead, and the solder itself, and the acid that's over here. So we can go see what they're doing, but don't pick anything up or grab anything. It might be hot. Okay?
Yeah, I definitely know that.
You know that.
Yeah, my.
So they have the white pipes are their ventilation. That's we call them snorkels. They're pulling the bad stuff away from our apprentices so they don't breathe it in. They use these big water pots to dip their irons in. It helps clean the dirt and stuff off the iron they don't want to go into their solder puddle. Solder puddle is similar to a welding puddle, but it's a different process because we do not melt the base metal. We're only joining the base metal and the piece that we're putting on it. We're joining it together with with solder and an acid or flux. So it's similar to welding, but it is technically a different process. In architectural sheet metal, you will solder a lot. And it is waterproof, it is weatherproof, it is intended to be an extremely long-lasting application. And to do it, you have to be trained pretty well on it. So these guys are getting their first try at it, their first test at it. These are all practice pieces and test pieces that they're working on. And they made the box, they made the pipe. They'll make everything they put on their fittings from flat stock material right off of a rack. They'll shear it, form it, install it, solder it, everything. We start from flat, we go all the way. Maybe even we weld those. If it's not a solder project, if it's a duct fitting that's heavier, maybe we're going to weld it together and do that. And you'll often make your own pipes on that too. We don't buy any fittings. We make almost everything we install. Or we can make everything we install, I should say that. Cool?
Do you have any questions?
Not yet.
That one's similar to welding, but quite a bit different. Little bit mechanics, the motor skills, the hand-eye coordination. There's a lot going on with that. I heard you say you have a TIG welder now, right?
Yeah.
You got into that much yet? Someday soon?
We just started seeing if it can run, so we did stick because that's what I can only do right now.
So someday when you develop the TIG welding skills, if I have anybody that comes to my class that can TIG weld, I talk about TIG welding a lot. Your hand-eye coordination is very similar to TIG welding. So maybe someday when you get into TIG welding, you'll find that it's called iron soldering, copper iron soldering. It'll be very similar.
You see with that little paintbrush there? So there's a coating on this metal called the galvanized coating, and that's a little bit of acid. You put it on there, and it etches away that galvanized coating, so that solder gets in there and really adheres to that
edges though, okay? They will be sharp if you've got your gloves on. Have a great day, Eddie.
I will.
Yeah, so we'll just go right around this way. We'll show you some more of the architectural pieces that we did.
Alright.
See you guys.
See you. You ever see on building all these kind of metal panels, these squares right there?
Yeah.
Really common. So these are all made out of metal, right? So that when we come in as sheet metal workers, we put on the structure they attach to all these panels that are really common now. Much cheaper than brick and mortar, and they last just as long. They're made out of metal. They'll last, 100 years or better on the outside of a building. They come in all kinds of shapes and colors and sizes, and we do them all. So this building over here, if you keep walking around, show you some of the different styles. See, some of them are just horizontal panels like this, but it's all made out of sheet metal. So they all have to go on in the right order, just like you had to bend that paper airplane up in the right order to make sure everything was going to fit together. We have to put these all on in the right order as well, so everything fits in, and all that water that hits inside the building runs off and doesn't go inside. We obviously don't want to get wet when we're inside the building, right? So that's a lot of what we do is all these different types of architectural sheet metal panels. So see that over there? You know what metal those mirrors are made out of? Brown colored metal.
Copper?
Copper, you got it. Yeah, famous like the pennies. Copper, really expensive, very expensive type of metal. A lot of really high-end houses and mansions like to use that for all their gutter works. We have to learn how to do that. And you see all those joints in between each piece, the kind of gray joints on, where they connect together.
No.
That's the same solder that we were watching them do over there. They soldered the copper together with copper water. That's kind of an example of some of the copper work that we can do. When you get really good at soldering, you can start working on systems. Just follow me.
Wait. The door is heavy.
Yeah, the door is pretty heavy. Alright, so what do you think we do in this room?
I am not sure.
Look over there. You see what's sitting on that table?
Yeah.
What's it say?
I know the word, but I can't. Oh, fog.
Fog. Yep. So that's a fog machine sitting on that chair, and we'll fill this entire room up with smoke. And watch how these dampers work. So these dampers will go inside your ductwork that move air through a building. Well, in a fire, we want to make sure that no smoke can get anywhere, so these dampers will shut. We got to test them, make sure they're working properly, make sure they're put in right. So we'll fill this whole room up with smoke. You can't even see your hand in front of your face. It's just like a real fire. But then these dampers will shut, and that room will stay completely free and clear of smoke. And you can open them up and watch all that smoke start pouring in there. So that's what we do in this building. We build up with smoke and then watch how it moves throughout the building. It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
That's why we have clear glass on this ductwork here, so you can watch as that smoke moves through the ductwork and how it works. There's dampers, just like you see in the wall, there's dampers right here that do the exact same thing. So you can see that smoke going through the ductwork and see what it does. What do you think about that? So they open really slow, but they close very quickly. close a lot faster than they open.
Yeah.
Yep, that's how they're designed. Alright, you want to move on to the next station?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to make a left through this door here. Alright, going straight out. Yep.
Okay, this way, yeah.
Alright, we'll go this way. So remember that brake that you made that airplane on?
Yeah.
This is the same thing, but this is over 100 years old.
Wow.
From right around 1900 when they were using this and building ductwork for St. Louis back in the day. This one over here, this one is even older than that. I think this was from about 18. You know anyone that was alive in 1890? I don't. That was a long time ago, wasn't it? But it still works just like the day it was made. So you stick your metal in there, it'll open and close, put the metal in, close it, come up just like the one that you were using out there.
Wow.
We like to keep these antiques around here. So go down and show you the heating and cooling side of things. And not only do we make a lot of ductwork and stuff, but we also work on the Alright, so you see all these guys are more apprentices learning how to do the heating and cooling side of things. They're working on this big piece of ductwork up here. I don't know what they're doing, but they're moving it around and making sure everything's going to work like it should. So these are all pieces of ductwork that we would work out in the shop, learn how to put together. These are a little easier to make than that paper airplane, the metal airplane. There's a lot of work that goes into all this. They work on furnaces, the air conditioners, all this type of equipment you might see on top of your school, things like that. There's a lot to it. Have any questions about this?
Like, do they use copper and stuff like that?
They usually don't use copper for ducting. They only use copper outside where it's going to be really visible. Yeah, they'll use copper for the gutters and downspouts and maybe parts of the roof that you can see from the ground. But most of this will be hidden. You don't see it. It's down in the basement or it's above the ceiling. Most of the time you don't even see the ductwork that you're putting in. This is all made out of the same kind of metal that you're holding there. It's called galvanized sheet metal. Little hair and stuff like that. This would be an old furnace here. So this is where they used to use coal to heat their houses. So you used to have to shovel coal into the furnace and heat it up, and then all that heat would come through the vents up here. You have to get up in the middle of the night, put coal in your furnace to stay warm. No, that's pretty nice. There was a time when kids had to do that. That was a kid's job. So you see how that glass is tinted there? So you can look in, but it's going to keep you safe from when that laser does, bounce around the room.
So what does it run on? Like for gas shield or anything? What is it like the tanks? One is a nitrogen tank, and typically you'll weld stainless steel and carbon steel with nitrogen, and then the argon is copper and aluminum. Oh, okay.
What do you think? What do you think about this, the welding? Does that look a little different than yours?
Yeah.
Yeah. They got special ones for the laser welder. Have a much better shield on front.
So they put the aluminum on the face of it just in case if the beam refracts, it won't melt your hood. So, because there's a chance on some of aluminum, copper, when you melt that material, the actual weld puddle is reflective, and so it can actually
example, we need a safety light that states laser in use, a few other things before we can start using it in process.
Like this door has sensors on it. If this door were to open while someone's using it, it shuts the power down. That way, there's no chance of it bouncing. Awesome. What is that? So it looks a little different, but it actually does the same thing this does. So when you put it in here, you put a piece of metal in, this jaw will come straight down and it'll bend it whatever profile you have there. So this will bend at 90 degree, it'll kind of come up on each side just like that whenever you turn it on and bend it. So all this does is bend metal, it's the same way that goes. So this will do a little heavier gauge metal. I don't know if there's a rating on it. This will bend really, really thick metal. And then this bigger one next to it here, this is what we use to cut metal. So you slide it in, it's called shear. It'll shear off that metal. Slide it in underneath these rollers here, and then that big shear comes down and snaps off whatever you put in there. That's why you gotta have these guards. You don't want to get your fingers at it.
I can tell that.
Yeah. What is it? This is what we use to cut with a plasma cutter. So they can put things on here and then use the plasma cutter right there and then cut whatever shape they want. So if they want circles, they want squares, they can freehand it or use some guides and make whatever shape they want to cut out. We also have one that's attached to a computer that does it for you right over there. You want to go see that? Yeah. Alright, so go this way.
That's the one that your name came from.
Yeah. That'll move around and cut out whatever you want it to. It's the one that cut out your name.
Do you remember it? I used that the last time you were here.
Yeah, there's a lot of neat things you can make with this. Any design or shape that you want. Computers? Are you good on the computer?
I'm not really on it, only if we have that many.
Yeah. We actually use it quite a bit. Even though we work with our hands and we weld, we have to design a lot of stuff on the computer. So how Burke was able to lay that out, he got on the computer, laid out all of this dimension line, he was able to figure out how to bend it up all on the computer. And take it out here, print out that drawing, and then bend it up. So that's something we do. We use computers quite a bit when we're designing our material that we're making.
Oh, I would like to say thank you to the Sheet Metal Union for giving me a tour. I learned a lot,